In 1940, when German bombers were systematically destroying infrastructure across occupied Europe, the civilians who survived the longest were not the ones who fled. They were the ones who stayed and built. Specifically, they built low-profile earthwork systems invisible from the air, structurally sound enough to deflect blast pressure, and positioned intelligently enough to funnel any ground-level threat into a controlled choke point. These were not military installations. They were hand-built defensive systems using dirt, timber, and the mechanical understanding every competent craftsman of that era possessed as daily knowledge. The three defenses we are covering today come directly from that tradition, and if you want the complete blueprint collection that goes with everything this video covers, the 21st Century Survival Kit MAGA 1.0 is linked in the pinned comment right now. Over 70 off-grid, analog builds including independent water wells, hidden gear storage, and structural defense systems built from the same engineering logic these World War II civilians used. Get the link before you keep watching so you have it when you need it. The first defense is the zigzag trench path, the single most effective low-cost blast mitigation structure ever developed for civilian use, and the one whose physics are least understood by modern property owners who think of a trench as simply a hole in the ground. A straight trench transmits blast wave energy linearly, an explosion at one end sends the full pressure wave unimpeded to the other end. A zigzag trench with directional changes at intervals of approximately 8 to 10 feet deflects the blast wave at each turn because pressure waves travel in straight lines and cannot efficiently navigate angular redirections. Each turn dissipates a significant fraction of the remaining wave energy, so that a person 3 turns away from a blast point receives a fraction of the pressure a straight trench occupant at the same distance would experience. The construction requires nothing beyond excavation to a depth of 5 feet, timber shoring on the interior walls using rough-cut 2x8 planks staked horizontally with vertical posts every 4 feet, and a packed earth berm on the exterior facing side at least 18 inches thick to provide the mass that absorbs rather than transmits pressure energy. The angles between trench sections should be between 45 and 60 degrees, sharper than 90 degrees produces construction complexity without proportionally greater blast deflection benefit. The second defense is the hidden timber barricade, a vehicle and pedestrian denial system that looks from any approach angle like a landscape feature or garden border but functions as a structural obstacle capable of stopping a vehicle moving at moderate speed. The construction uses pressure-treated 6x6 posts set in concrete footings at 36-inch centers with a minimum depth of 42 inches below grade. The above-ground height should be 30 inches, sufficient to contact and stop vehicle undercarriage while remaining low enough to pass as an ornamental border from the road. The key to the hidden function is soil and mulch fill between posts that creates visual continuity with the surrounding landscape while adding mass between structural elements. What looks like a garden border from outside is an engineered vehicle denial system that no moderate speed impact will push through without catastrophic vehicle damage. The 21st Century Survival Kit MAGA 1.0, again, link is pinned below, covers this build in full blueprint detail with footing specifications, post spacing calculations, and material sourcing for every soil type. This is exactly the kind of build the manual was assembled for. The third defense is the low visibility entry denial system for primary approach paths, a layered series of obstacles positioned to channel any approaching person into a specific, observable funnel rather than allowing direct approach from multiple angles simultaneously. The construction uses rough-cut 4x4 posts set at angles to each other in a staggered pattern combined with dense thorned plantings where zoning permits, and packed earth-raised berms approximately 24 inches high that force any pedestrian approach into a single observable line. The angles of the timber posts matter specifically. Posts set at 45-degree angles to the main approach direction create deflection rather than simple obstruction, meaning an approaching person must change direction twice to navigate the system, giving an occupant with a sight line on the funnel significant observation time before contact. This is not a passive deterrent. It is an active observation forcing system that makes any approach to the property visible and controllable from a fixed interior position. All three of these systems share the engineering principle that made World War II civilian fortifications so effective. They rely entirely on mass, geometry, and material strength rather than on power, technology, or anything that can be jammed, disabled, or drained of charge. A timber post set in concrete does not need a battery. A zigzag trench does not have a circuit board. A packed earth berm does not require a Wi-Fi signal to deflect a blast wave. These systems work during a power outage, a communications blackout, and any condition that the modern security industry's products cannot operate under. That analog independence is the engineering philosophy behind the 21st Century Survival Kit MAGA 1.0, the complete manual and member course system with over 70 blueprint-level off-grid builds. Independent water wells, hidden gear storage, structural defense builds, and the practical analog engineering these three World War II defenses represent in historical form. The link is pinned in the comments section right now. Not a general preparedness overview, a schematic database of actual builds with actual dimensions, material lists, and construction sequences. The same engineering logic the 1940s civilian defenders applied to their earthworks, applied to the full range of independent infrastructure a modern property owner needs. These three defenses can be built this weekend with materials from any lumber yard. Get the full blueprint resource from the pinned link and build them with the right dimensions and specifications rather than approximations. Leave a like and drop a comment telling us which of these three you are most seriously considering for your property.